What's up, guys? It's Mr.StealUrGurl coming back at you with another Supreme Commander 2 cast. And you know what, guys? I don't have a whole lot to talk about today because, I got my band thing going on. You guys already heard my band. Still, go check us out in the descriptions down below. So I'm not going to talk too much about that today. And the map is Fields of Isis. You notice how we see a whole lot of 2v2s in Fields of Isis because it's a very popular map, just like we see a whole lot of 1v1s on Open Palms. But anyhow, guys, let's get on with it. Over here on the left-hand side, where my cursor is, we got Team 1. And their opponents on my right-hand side, our right-hand side, because I assume your hands are on the same side of your body. That's a stupid, weird joke. But anyhow, Team 2 is on the right-hand side where my cursor's going over. So let's introduce the players. We got the Darkness, everyone. That's right, the Darkness. If you guys know where that joke is from, please let me know in the comment section down below. That is a joke from 2004. My goodness. And the Darkness is lying about his color. He is a bright Siren commander. He is not dark at all. He is opening with a triple research station opener, so that is a nice thing to do, and a whole bunch of mass. And his air player, his teammate is, well, sorry for those of you who are Russian at home who could speak Russian or read it very well. I can't, so I apologize. I'm just going to call this guy SI. SI is the white UEF commander dropping down a double air factory build. So that is the appropriate way to do that. And we got a scout going off for Team 2 already. They're going to see everything. Yeah, that's going to happen. So anyhow, Team 2, we got Maitre spawning in as the blue UEF commander, dropping down an unusual double air factory build. Kind of usually people build around inside the area of the four mass extractors. My goodness, to save time, but not Maitre. Maitre wants to throw people off, just like he's doing to me. And his teammate dropped down a single research station. It looks like he wants to go up in front. His name is Calcifer. He is the purple Siren commander, getting a whole bunch of eco with his engineer, and his other engineer is building a land factory. Now, this is very meta in 1-2-5. In 1-2-5, you want to get to the front before your opponent does whatever you call, since that's in the past, you'll say did. Before they can build up themselves to take out these two mass extractors. You see here, these two mass extractors over here on the right-hand side where my cursors are going over are going to be well protected with shields, because they're going to have shields on both sides. But these mass extractors are donezo. Now, what's going to happen is factory TML are going to be built on these, and shields, and maybe even anti-air. So this is going to make a whole nice little no man's land for the air units. And this is going to make a nice little no man's land for structures. And one thing that Calcifer could do to be very rude, especially if his opponent built a factory, is to build a recycler. That recycler could be one of the douchiest units in the game to suck up the delicious yummy mass and suck up buildings. I don't know if that's intended, but I must tell you that is a very rude thing. It looks like a scout got shot down for Team 2. That is some delicious yummy mass gifted right inside of SI's base. Now, SI's busy getting units. I can understand that this early in the game. But anyhow, let's speed this bad boy up as we see Calcifer pushing forward. And we see that Maitre has a triple research, a triple air factory build at the moment. It has 3 air factories. It's continually expanding, a very good thing. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to remind you, it's probably the last time I'll talk about it, unless you guys talk about the drinking game some more. I've already said yummy mass a couple times, and I said speed this bad boy up. So you're probably 3 or 4 shots deep. So if you're playing this game, maybe you should stop. Control K on the radar, very good thing to do to stop your opponent from getting research points. And that is a smart thing to do also by Calcifer, sucking up some delicious, yummy, yummy, wholesome mass. And that is all profit. Those were his opponents. And quite an overreaction from Darkness, a triple. Why is so many triple things? 3-point defense, not a good thing. And another loss, Mass Extractor, not ideal at all. So we got 3 rapid fire point defense. Quite an overreaction. Not what you want to do whatsoever. We got some Cobras spitting their fire. Not what you want to have happen either. But that one Cobra, and even 2 Cobras, is going to take an abysmally long time to get through that Siren Shield. But anyhow, guys, back to the drinking game. Don't play it unless you are going to stop at a certain point. So you got to drink maybe 4 shots and go, okay, I'm good, because that is going to get you drunker than heck. So, and also drink only at a legal age and responsibly if you're playing that game, because some Republican team put out the rules in a couple videos ago. I think 2 videos ago. So if you want to play, there it is, but do it responsibly. And as you can see, jump jets came around. I knew that was going to happen, destroying mass extractors and research stations. Not a good thing for Team 1. That is a big loss. Now, if Darkness could get Structure Detonate, that would definitely... Oh, Structure Detonate doing a whole lot of nothing right there. And that is the right thing to do. And boom, Structure Detonate doing a whole lot of something, effectively stopping that attack. And I missed a little attack here. A lost Mass Extractor, not ideal at all. And here comes some Cobras, some flying Cobras. You do not like flying snakes. Nobody does. Indiana Jones would be absolutely appalled. Some bad control on the Cobras. They're split-fired between the energy generators and mass extractors. Not a good thing. But anyhow, there's a lot of attention to be split, so that's probably what happened. But that mass extractor is deader than all heck. So that is 2 mass extractors, 1 veteran mass, and a, what would you call it, an energy generator loss for the air player of Team 1. 4 mass extractors, 2 veteran mass extractors, and 3, my goodness, 3 research stations lost for Team 1. But at least we got this engineer building up on the Rex and sucking up some delicious yummy yummy mass. And we got an assault from those megaliths. Those megaliths are doing some damage. Oh, that megalith is getting surrounded and pecked to death by these loyalists. And those loyalists were controlled very, very well. Split apart to avoid splash damage. Awesome thing to do. And as you can see, that megalith was absolutely utterly annihilated. And we got, a nice little trap we got here. A rapid fire point defense with the second one on the way. And here comes some some Cobras to do their damage. They focus fired. Yes, they are. That's much better control. But unfortunately for Calcifer, these, what would you call it? Those Cobras were destroyed and sucking up some delicious yummy yummy mass. Yummy yummy mass. That mass, yo. That is what you want to have happen. Now, as you can see here, we got Maitre posturing at SI's air units. And as you can see, he's got significantly more air factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the moment. But we got an air tower versus 6 versus 4. Now, that is a significant number of... The advantage definitely goes to Maitre. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Maitre has the advantage in this dogfight. But we got some anti-air coming up from the factories and from this heavy air tower. Another one on the way. But it looks like Maitre is coming out ahead much, much better than his opponent. That is definitely a sad thing for SI. SI is way behind on factories. Only 4 to, is that 7 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 7 factories. This is just not good. That is not good here either. Down goes, what would you call that guy? A megalith. Now these megaliths are fighting. Oh goodness, these adapters should be helping. This megalith is getting it right in the tuchus, but he said, he clenched his cheeks and said no to that. And Big Brother ACU shields these megaliths, but can't protect the megalith from bombers, but he sure could repair him and make it last a little bit longer and shoo away these loyalists. Ooh, those bombers are bringing it down to a nasty low health as Maitre leaves those, what would you call that, wasps right over the AA, so it doesn't it doesn't focus down the Eagle Eyes. A very nasty thing to do, very smart thing to do. Now we saw a whole bunch of loyalists jump in there. They got Briggity wrecked, but we got, as we see some communication. An arrow went down to say, hey, take this stuff out. I'm going to jump these 8 loyalists in and do my worst. Now we got 2 megaliths for the 1 and a bunch of stuff. This is a lot of damage going off. The darkness is repairing a megalith. Smart thing to do. It's absolutely free in this game. What happened here? Some megaliths going down without air support. The megaliths really don't do a whole lot of damage. Now, these 8 could probably jump in and do some damage. However, we still got that rapid fire point defense. These shields on these, yeah, these units are shields, so they're going to be up for quite a long time. Now we can see SI trying to poke with some air units, but being quite unsuccessful at it. Now I like this. We got some energy generators, so when the opponent jump jets in, just structure detonate a couple of them, and boom, down they go. So here we go. We got some loyals. Oh, and boom, down goes the darkness. I don't know what happened. I think that was like Control K. So that's an unfortunate thing. I would like to see how this game played out even more, but I think they knew they were beaten. It's going to be a slow death, and I knew SI was going to Control K toward the end of that. So that was an interesting match, kind of one-sided. I know I don't like showing a bunch of one-sided matches, but I have never cast a replay from Calcifer. So Calcifer, thank you so much for sending this replay in. And I know it got risen to the top of the pile, but I don't usually cast replays like that. Usually I make them wait. I'm all like, hey, we got people ahead of you. But I have never cast the Calcifer replay, so I did it. So hopefully for those of you at home who are waiting patiently for your turn, feel free to send me an email or remind me to do them, because I probably forgot, so I'm sorry. And Calcifer, thank you for sending me this wonderful replay. It was very interesting, but very one-sided, so that is not super exciting, but it was still a fun replay to watch. I thought there was a lot of good control there by Calcifer, a person who we did not really know that much about. Maybe Calcifer is a name of a person who is much, much more well-known than they are letting on. So we could have a Smurf account here, or Calcifer may have just risen through the ranks very quickly. So there is Calcifer hanging out by his bases in right next to a whole bunch of experimental gantries. And heck, maybe Calcifer is a female, so not trying to assume your gender here. So what's up, Calcifer? Thank you again for the replays. And there is good old Maitre. Of course, Maitre is kicking some butt in the air. Definite air supremacy with 7 air factories, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a research station. And with 2 more on the way, so that'd be 10 air factories. That would be absolutely devastating to his opponent. So very well played there, SI, both SI players, but SI specifically, the Russian name, and for the darkness, everybody. So again, if you guys know where the darkness, everybody, Charlie Murphy, you know where that's from, let me know in the comment section down below. So anyhow, guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it, because that helps me out. Send your good replays to stealspeaks@gmail.com, and say something nice in the comment section down below. I already said for you to tell me where the darkness joke came from. It's from 2004. If you know, let us know, because that is a really great show that used to run all the time. I miss it. But, you know, things change, and that's how life goes. So comment something nice, and check out my Patreon page. If you don't feel like you could afford to give me money, but you want to support me in some way, comment me down below. Say something nice. Like this video. Or, heck, if you really, really want to go the extra mile and be super, super awesome, click the link in my band's page down below and like the High Heels and Dangerous Streets video. And even if you want to go the extra mile and be super amazing, like some Republican teen, comment that video and say something nice about it, because you know what? It would mean the world to me, and it would mean the world to my band. So you guys are awesome for sticking with me and helping me grow this channel. So I'm really trying hard to make some moves. So thank you so much. So anyhow, where am I at on this? Oh my goodness, I'm already at that point, aren't I, guys? So share with your friends, family, and foes, because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.